guys, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Kwesi Live, and as you know, I bring you content like it's all around entertainment, fun, like schooling, vlogs, and everything. And today, don't mind my camera because I think it's my laptop and it's not really working well. But the conversation is more important. And today, I have with me Firdaws Osman, who is also a YouTuber, and she's a student in Germany. I think she'll introduce herself, but I just want to say a little bit of what I know about her. I think I met her on YouTube. I really like her channel. Like, you guys have to subscribe because I'll link it down in the description box. And she's one of the the most amazing YouTubers ever that you'll find, and one of the best Ghanaian YouTubers in Germany. Like, I really love her content, and so today I decided to
Thank
have
you.
her here and have a conversation with her on education in Germany. So why should a Ghanaian student, or why should someone decide to choose to study in Germany? So let me welcome her especially. Hello, Fidos.
Hello, Kwesi. How are you doing?
I'm good. Yourself?
I'm fine. How is
You're
Ghana and
sparkling.
COVID? Thank you very much.
I like the size of your room, even though I can't see everything. But I mean,
It's small. Europe with
uh-huh.
dormitories here are really small, but then it's one in a room, so it's cool.
Okay. Also,
Yeah.
tell us something more about yourself. Like, who is Fidel
Okay.
Usman?
Hi, guys. Thank you guys so much for welcoming me. So, as he said, my name is Firdaws Osman. I'm a Ghanaian, of course, and then I study in Germany. I'm studying Master of Material Science and Engineering, and I'm in my second year now. I've been in Germany for a year now, yeah,
Oh,
and it's
okay,
been good.
okay. So, first of all, like, you are doing your masters now. It means you've finished your undergraduate, right?
Yes,
So,
yes.
where did you do
I
it?
did my undergraduate in KNUST. I studied metallurgical engineering. So now I'm furthering in material science and engineering.
Okay, so where did you completed your final, like, your undergraduate, where, and then, like, how was it? Like, if you can take us through a little bit of how that journey was.
For my undergraduate,
Yeah.
okay, so my undergraduate, I had it in Ghana, of course. I went to KNUST, the best university in Ghana, of course.
You think so?
Yes,
It's
and
not true, but
over there, I studied metallurgical engineering, which has to do with extracting of metals, refining of metals. I mean, it's not so much of a broad course, but it's really interesting. Yeah, and I would say education back in Ghana was good. Our lecturers did well. Was competitive, not as here.
mhm.
You know, not, but there are some drawbacks, okay, in studying in Ghana, because we lack a lot of facilities and other, like, very important things for us to equip our education here. But I would say overall, if I'm to rate my undergraduate degree in Ghana, I would give it a 6/10.
Mm-hmm.
Like in lecturing, in lab courses, facilities, everything. I'm going to put it over 6. I'm going to put it 6/10.
Oh,
Because
okay.
coming to Germany, I've been exposed to a lot of, advanced technology for school. So yeah.
Okay. So after you completed, like, what was what did you think about? Like, what was the thought going through your mind as to, like, your next step in life? Like, were you planning to
Mm-hmm.
work in Ghana? Were you planning to, like, was the traveling part of your plans even whilst you were in KNUSC, or was it something that just, like, popped up, like, the opportunity has come and let me take it?
Okay, so when I graduated, I never thought of traveling to do masters. I even told myself after my bachelor's degree, I'm not going to do masters. I'm done with school because I don't really like school that much.
Mm-hmm.
But due to some circumstances, I had to take this option of traveling to Germany. So this is what happened here. I did metallurgical engineering, so I had hopes of working in a mine, okay, making some good money. I mean, that's why we all go to school, right? So after I did my national service at Goldfields at Takwa. It's a mining
Mm-hmm.
company. So after my national service, we were not retained, yeah, and they sent all of us back home. But fortunately, my uncle had a mining services. He employed me as a sales engineer, but it wasn't something I was so happy with. Okay, so I just wanted something to take me off from that job, and I couldn't tell him directly that I want to stop the job. So I was like, okay, then let me use masters. If I tell him that I'm going to do my
I'm
masters,
going to do your masters.
because yeah, I don't want to tell him that I don't want to do the job again. I'll sound very ungrateful. Okay, so I started doing my research on where to study. So I chanced on Germany, and I realized there's free tuition here. So like, let's go for it. So that's how I started. And the thought of traveling up abroad came to mind because I felt like there was nothing much left for me in Ghana.
Okay. So I'm trying to follow your story. So you had a job, all right, but
I had a job.
you were not really like
Yeah,
into it, and then you wanted to
I
move
wasn't.
on.
Yeah, I wasn't
Okay.
happy.
So take us through the research process. Like, how did it go? How did you even start to research? What
Yeah.
were some of the things you were searching for on the internet?
Okay, so even the studying in Germany, I didn't really know much of it. It was my sister's friend's brother who was studying in Germany. So she told me that, oh, if I want to study, he's also called Kwesi. He said Kwesi is in Germany. He's also studying there. So okay, give me his number. So that's how he was the one who like coached me, showed me where to search for the schools and all of that. So yeah, that's how I started. I used a DAAD link,
Mm-hmm.
www.daad, to start searching for schools, basically for tuition free schools. Because I realized that in Germany, most of the schools here are tuition free, you don't have to pay fees at all. So yeah, I started searching for schools that were tuition free and schools that didn't require TOEFL or GRE because I didn't
Uh-huh.
have time to write that.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I started searching for schools like, and I got a couple. I applied to I think 3 schools. I applied to 2 schools. I got all of them. The third school I was going to apply to, and then I got admission to the other school, and then I didn't apply to that again. That's where I am right now. So yeah,
Uh,
that's how come I'm here.
as what's the name of the school you are now?
Okay, so I'm in Christian Albert University in Kiel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So tell us, like, how was the feeling like thinking that you wanted to go to Germany and then you had it? Like, how was the feeling like? And then what was the process afterwards?
Yeah. To be honest with you, I wouldn't say I was so happy to travel to Germany. Okay. And because I was coming to study, I'm not a school type of person, but because I wanted a gateway to leave the job. So I wasn't too happy. It was kind of like a transition period because I was going to leave the job and then I was going to start studying abroad. So yeah, that's how it was.
Uh, internet isn't mine. Oh, yes. Yeah, we are back.
Okay. I
Uh-huh.
think it was still recording. I don't know for your side, but
Yeah. I just realized it was still recording.
what
Yes,
happened?
I don't know.
Network.
I think so. So I just connected a cable because I was using the Wi-Fi. So I just connected a cable so that it will be a bit secured. So you can continue.
Okay. Yeah. Where were we?
So you were not really happy that you were coming to Germany because you were coming to study.
It was a mixed feeling because as I said early on, I'm not a school type of person yet. The thought of me coming to study again, I didn't like it. But I also like the thought that I was traveling abroad. Okay. So it was a mixed feeling.
So that was your first time traveling.
Yeah, that's my first time traveling. Taking an
I know
international
that feeling. I
flight.
know that feeling. Like when, when, when I was also about to go to Russia, like, I couldn't sleep, and it wasn't because I was going to Russia,
Yeah.
but it wasn't because I was going to study. Just like you're saying, it was because like this is my first time flying over
Yeah.
outside Ghana
Yeah.
and all those things. Yeah. So let's now come to the part that students would want to know about.
Mm-hmm.
The schools, the process.
Mm-hmm.
Like, can you break it down when you get the admission, or like when you got your admission? what was the first step that you took? What was the second one, and then subsequently, so you flew there?
Okay. When I got my admission, the next step I took was to get a slot for my visa interview. Okay. So now getting a slot for visa interview is very, very critical, especially when you don't have a first class. When you have a first class, it's easy to get a slot. When you have a
Mm.
first class or you're on scholarship, yes.
Or if you had a first
You-
class on your undergraduate.
yes.
Oh, okay, okay.
Have a first class or you're going to do PhD or DAAD scholarship, it's easy to get a slot. But if you have like second class, upper, lower, it's not. It's you can still get a slot, but you have to make sure you book a day. You have to make it quick, okay? Because the slots can get full and you not get a visa appointment.
Oh, really?
Yes, yes. So you have to I think you go to the go to the embassy. Yeah, you see where to book the appointment. Just play around the website. I've forgotten the process how I searched, but then the German embassy website in Ghana, the
Yeah.
official website, you find where you can book
Book the
appointment. So
appointment.
yeah, you do that immediately. Because a lot of students will also be booking for appointments. So you have to do that because before it gets full, or so that you don't get a date that is so far, because the visa process takes time. It takes about a month or 2 months. And you have to go to school in October. Just imagine if you don't book your appointment early, it's worries. Okay, it's not cool, yeah.
Yeah.
So you have to get a slot. Make sure you have all your documents. So okay, so when you're going for the visa interview, you should have a passport, of course.
Yeah.
And yeah, and also make sure the names on your passport, the names on all your documents are like the same thing. Else, it's going to cause you like a lot of problems. You can even be banned if your name doesn't tally with your other documents. So if it doesn't tally, make sure you go and do affidavit or something. I don't know what it's called. Yeah, that thing. Make sure that all your documents are intact. Have your original documents, your bachelor certificate, your transcripts, all those they're going to list all those documents for you, and so you will know about it. And also when you're going for your visa interview, they also ask for a motivational letter. Just like when you're applying for school, they ask for a motivational letter.
That's
When you're
that's
going for the
that's
visa
one thing I don't
interview,
really like, but
yeah.
I'm not a fan
So
of
when
it.
you're going for the visa interview, they're going to ask you to write a motivational letter, not a typed one, handwritten.
Oh,
German embassy, yeah, handwritten. So in this motivational letter, they just want to know why you want to study abroad, your future goals, what are your plans after uni. Just make it spicy and juicy so that it makes to convince them why you want to study in Germany. That should be
okay.
in the motivational letter. Just like how you wrote it for when you were applying for uni, you wrote a motivational letter to the embassy. And I can tell you that the interview is not so hard, just depends on you. Yeah.
So after the interview, that's where
Mm-hmm.
you get confirmation for the visa. Then you book
Yeah.
your flight
Yeah.
before you go back. You
Yeah.
travel to wherever
Yeah.
you are
So
going.
when you get admission letter, make sure you get a slot for your visa appointment. Yeah. So that's if you get your visa. I mean, one of your leg is already in Germany. You
Yeah,
know.
and then there's this thing about the block accounts and
Good.
all those kind of monies, because it says
Okay.
tuition free. So why would someone need to like
Mm.
get some amount of money before they can get a visa first of all and then travel to
Mm.
Germany?
Okay, yeah. As I said, in Germany, most schools here are tuition free, but then there's a condition.
Mm-hmm.
There's a condition in the fact that you need a block account. A block account means you need to have about 10,236 euros in your account. So you need to
Mm-hmm.
have that amount in your bank account. So it's a requirement for you to get your visa. So if you don't have that amount, you're not going to get the visa. So the reason why you need a block account here, the German government, they don't want you to be a burden on them, right? Because they are giving you free tuition, okay? So when you
Mm-hmm.
come here, you are going to take care of yourself. You're going to use that block account to pay your rent, your insurance, your upkeep, your general stuff. So that block account is still yours. It's not going to the government. but
Okay.
it's just a requirement. You need that wholesome, that amount, that huge amount in your account, and it's yours.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. So
so
let's
it's
let's let.
that's their condition.
Okay. Okay. So let's come to you going to Kiel. Did you know anyone there before you traveled?
Before going to Kiel, I actually didn't know anybody in Kiel. But I got to know somebody. I got to know that my classmates was even studying in Kiel, like latter part when I'd already gotten my visa. And I was chatting with a friend of mine. I was like, "Oh, I'm going to study in Kiel," and he said, "Oh, this person is." I was like, "Wow, give me her number." Yeah, so it made things easier for me. Okay, like
Okay.
when I got my hostel, she went to pay that. She went for the key and all of those things. So when I got to Kiel, it was a holiday. So you can imagine if I didn't have
If you
anybody
didn't have
there. She
anyone.
had taken the key from me previously. So when I got to Key, the key was with her, and I was able to go and sleep in my room. And then she came to pick me from the train station. So when you're traveling and you know somebody there before going, I think it makes it
Easier.
easier for you because it's a new place and they don't even speak English.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
even with the German language and then the English language, how difficult is it living in Germany and then not being able to speak German?
I wouldn't say it's difficult because you find people speaking English in school. Your lecturers speak English, of course, they teach in English. I think 50% of Germans like speak very good English. So it's not going to be a bother. But then it's also a problem, yeah, if you can't speak the language because it's 50-50. You meet people who can't speak English. You have to interact with people. Some people can't speak English and language barrier. It's very hard. And sometimes you might be you want to apply for a specific job, but because of language you wouldn't get it.
Okay.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
because of language, you will not get it. Like being like a salesperson, for instance, you might not get a job like going to work as a salesperson because you need to interact with people and you can't speak German. But there are also jobs you can do that you can do without German language. But those jobs are normally shitty job, like shitty jobs.
Yeah. So what's the level of your German now?
It's A1.1.
Yeah. Oh,
I
really?
hardly had time to learn German. Like
But I think
I have a
I
lot
was
of
also
schoolwork.
yeah, I was also planning to even do the A1 here
Yeah, you should. You
at
should.
the Goethe or Goethe Institute.
Yeah, Goethe Institute.
Yeah, to do
Yeah.
A1 there. So okay, then that's quite cool. And
So like our advice here, if you have plans of coming to study in Germany after your bachelor's, if you've made that plans, I think you can start learning the language. It's going to
now,
be a plus for you when you get here. It's to make things easier for you, trust me. Yeah.
oh, okay, okay. All right, so let's come to life as a student in Q. How
Mm.
many years have you been there now?
Oh, just a year.
Just a year.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know whether we traveled on this in the same year. You traveled in 2019.
2019, yeah.
Oh, okay,
October.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
October.
Yeah.
Okay. I went to Russia in November 2019 as well.
Okay.
So it's a year. I understand. So now, your life as a student, like, do you have friends, and which kind of friends do you associate with? Is it only with Ghanaian students or Africans, or you have a mixture of friends that you have?
Hmm. Um, Obviously, I have a lot of African friends because it's easier to make friends with them,
Uh huh. Yeah.
compared to other foreigners, especially with Germans, because Germans they are really reserved. And I have foreign friends. I don't know if they are my friends, but maybe acquaintance.
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah, but um, for instance, my class, they are Germans. They're very helpful. They're not my friends, but if I need anything like pertaining exam assignments and I text them, they reply back ASAP. They help a lot, but it's not easy to make friends with them. I won't lie to you.
Ah.
But then I have a lot of Ghanaian friends, a lot of Nigerian, because it's easier to mingle with them, right?
Yeah.
And then to be honest with you, you can vibe easily with your African people. But
Mhm.
then when you travel outside, try to interact with other people. Don't put yourself in a Ghanaian community, or if you're a Nigerian, don't put yourself in the Nigerian community. Yeah, that's the reason of traveling abroad, right? There's a lot of foreigners, Indian, different types of people. Try to interact with them, learn their culture. Like, it makes you more open-minded. So I always advise people that when they travel, don't attach yourself to people from your country alone. Try to mingle, which helps. Yeah, I've made quite a number of friends here. I won't lie, I have a lot of friends.
Yeah.
from
I get it.
from all walks of life, from Brazil, Argentina, even I have a German friend. A lot. India, Egypt, a lot. I'll call them friends. I'll call them not
Yeah.
acquaintance. I think I'll call them friends because they invite me for stuff, so they have me in mind.
So
Yeah.
what's the cost of living in Germany? Like your city, for instance. How
Okay.
much do you spend typically in a month?
Yeah. Okay. So the cost of living in Germany will vary per the city you're studying in. Like for my city, Kiel, it's not a very big city compared to like Hamburg. Hamburg is a very, very busy city. So
Yeah.
it's like you're living in Accra and Kumasi. Yeah. So let's say Kumasi is where I am. It's not so expensive compared to if you're living in Accra. Accra is like Hamburg. It's very big. A lot of people are there making money. Yeah. So if you're living in Hamburg, it'll be more expensive than in Kiel. So at my side, I would say I spend an average of 450 euros a month, including my health insurance, my rent, feeding, my phone. Because the phone I'm using right now, let me tell you the truth, I'm using iPhone 11. It's a contract phone I took, and I pay every month like 34 euros. Okay.
So for how long are you paying it?
2 years.
2 years. Okay.
Yeah. So it's like, that's one good thing about here. Yeah, everybody can own something. Okay. So yeah, when I came, my phone just damaged. Like, I don't want to remove like 1,000 euros and go and buy a new phone. So I went to the shop, and then I signed a contract. So I'm just paying that monthly, plus my insurance, plus feeding, plus my rent, and everything costs like 450 euros in a month, which is cool.
Wow.
For me, yeah. Because right now I'm working and I earn like 450 euros. So yeah. So the money in my block account, I don't really touch it like that.
Okay, so the blocked account, per my small research, they were supposed to give you 800 euros every month for your upkeep.
Yes. So the thing is, so with the block account here, you create a blocked account. Let's say Fintiba. Fintiba is a bank that also deals with block accounts. So when you create that account and deposit your 10,000 euros, when you get to Germany, you need to open a physical bank. You need to open a real bank, like let's say Volksbank or Deutsche Bank. You go there, you open an account. Okay. So when you open an account, you send the account confirmation to Fintiba. That's your block account holders. So when they get it, they will be transferring 850 euros to you every month for 1 year, and it will get exhausted and they are done with you.
Oh, okay. But if you want to renew your visa after the 1 year, you have to get that same amount back inside.
If you want to renew your visa after 1 year, you need 10,000 euros in your account. But with the residence permit, it depends on your city. For my city, they give us only 1 year residence permit. I know in Berlin, they give them 2 years. In Bremen, they give them 2 years. But in Kiel, I don't know why, they give us 1 year residence permit. And I know people who have gone to like renew their permits with like 9,000 euros and they still got their permit.
Okay.
So if you have a work contract, you can take, let's say, about 5,000 euros, you still get your permit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it means that at the end of the day, you are not, like, you're almost rich in Germany because you are spending just 150 euros. You have 800 euros.
Yeah, it depends on where you find yourself. If you find yourself in Berlin, I'm telling you, you're going to pay a rent of like 300 to 400 euros. But in Kiel, I'm paying a rent of 217 euros. See the difference?
Yeah. But I just wanted to like make people know the difference, like the blocked account, because at the end of the day, probably the blocked account, if you even take a loan and you are very wise, you can even send the money back to the person and still be able to
live,
maybe
can.
after a year, and then still be able to live and continue your life.
Yeah, I know people who have done that. Like they brought loan, and when they came, they had to work. Working and studying is very hard.
Yeah.
but then it's dedication
And then
because
being
you
a
know what you
YouTuber
want.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, let's come to studying like in class proper, like
Mm-hmm.
the German system of education, the classes, the lectures, exams, and all. How do you find it?
Okay, so let's start with the classes and lectures. Um,
Mhm.
I want to say that here the lectures they look very passionate. This as in you see how the way they teach is so passionate. It's like it's
They
their
want you to
life.
understand. They want to.
Yes. They want you to understand. Like, you know, of times they'll ask you, if you don't understand, send me an email. Come and see me in my office. Like, they keep hammering on that point. Okay, I don't want to say our lectures back at home are not like that. Right? But I've not experienced that. I didn't experience that in Ghana compared to
Yeah,
the
but
lectures here.
don't you
Okay.
think in Ghana it's because of the class size? Like you have a class of 400 students, you
True.
can't be asking
Yeah,
everyone to come
I
and see
think
you in the
so.
office all the time. Yeah, so maybe
True.
that's the
I
only
think
factor.
so.
Hmm.
I don't think that, I know. Maybe because of the classes, but I'm sure that even here, even if the class size is huge, they're still going to do that. You know, even if the class size is huge, they are going to I'm sure they are going to make it in
Divide it.
badges or something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah. But here the lecturers say they're pretty good. They speak good English. You'll be surprised. Germans
I'm
speak
not
very good
surprised. I
English.
know Germans, like, yeah, they speak really because of the footballers. I mean, like Schweinsteiger,
Mm.
Timo Werner, and those.
Mhm.
Yeah, they speak very good English.
Yeah. Yeah. So the lectures are good. And the lectures, when they are teaching you, they make reference to their work, the work they have done, projects they have done. So it's relatable. Like when the person is teaching, I'm like, okay, I did the work in 2009. And is this, you get what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
I feel like they are more
it's not like
experienced here.
something out of the wind.
No, it's not like somebody's work, their own work they've done.
Uh huh.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's very motivating. And yeah, that's the lecture side. It's very understanding. It's cool. Mostly we have lectures. We've never had lecture for 2 hours. It's mostly 1 hour, 30 minutes. Then we have a break, then we have a tutorial class.
Hmm.
So the tutorial class, the TAs come to like normally we have assignments every week. Assignments where sir, you do it, sir.
Yeah.
And it's non-scoring.
Oh.
Yeah, it's non-scoring, but then it's compulsory to do because if you don't do it, you will not be eligible to write exams.
Uh,
If you pass 80% of your assignments, then you'll be eligible to write exam, but it's non-scoring. It's not going to add to your exam mark. You get it. Yeah. The assignment is every week. It's crazy. Yeah. First semester, when I came, I did like 6 courses. And every week I had six assignments.
mm-hmm.
So
That's
that's the
great.
lecture part. And then the examination part is crazy. It's so difficult. I'm not like to you. It's more practical questions. Okay. They don't ask you direct questions and
Mm-hmm.
they turn the questions and like and also when you're answering the questions, they don't like paragraph. Short answer.
Uh huh.
They'll even tell you that like just write a sentence or they don't how in Ghana we answer questions with so many words
You
and
have to explain.
no. You see, you write so many things and when you go for an examination review, you get like half. So I realized that the German students here, they had their bachelor's fine in the university. If you see the answers, very, very short, and they were getting their 1.0, like making it a very good grade. Maybe from Africa, yeah, sure, like baby, and now so we didn't even do well. So yeah, that's the strategy. And
uh,
also, they don't bring something out of scope in exams. Okay, something
mhm.
they haven't taught you, they're never going to bring it in exams. Just like how Ghana, sometimes when they can bring something out of the box that you've never even heard of before. The lecturer has never talked about it, but he's going to bring in the exam. But in Germany, they don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
You say if he taught A, he's going to bring A. If he taught A, he's going to bring A plus plus. Like the A will be difficult. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not something out of scope. It's something which is in context. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's for the
Okay.
exam. It's not easy. It's difficult, but
Mm-hmm.
then it's doable.
Now let's come to the weather. I know you're in winter and
Mm-hmm.
like you traveling outside the country for the first time and then going to Europe. I saw you posted a video recently about your first snow experience.
Yeah.
Uh huh. So how's the
Yeah.
weather been like? Would you choose? the weather in Germany ahead of the weather in Ghana? Because I would.
No,
I don't know whether you would.
never.
Why?
Whether in Ghana we are blessed, okay. Winter
Why?
is shit. Winter is crazy. Is harsh. It makes winter is, I feel like I prefer warm weather to very, very cold weather.
Mm.
During the winter, I think during the winter, a lot of people become depressed because they're always inside. You don't go out because it's very cold.
Yeah.
So you have traveled to Europe before, and you realize that during the summer they come out a lot and they are happy during the summer.
Like they are always everywhere.
Yes.
They are everywhere. Yeah.
So I tell my foreign friends that in my country it's always summer. It's always summer in my country. They're like, wow. I'm like, yeah. Oh, seriously, the winter, but I like the snow.
Mm-hmm.
This year I got to experience snow because last year when I came it didn't snow, but this year snowed a lot and I really liked it. This was so nice, made the place beautiful, so white and so nice, yeah. But I don't like winter, to be honest with you.
The snow, the sad aspect is when it's melting. Like everything becomes so muddy and so untidy. Yeah. But what about relationships there too? Are you in a relationship yet?
No, I didn't. When I came here, I was in a relationship before I came to Germany, so I don't know how the relationship game is here, but I know that I have friends, and I know it's not easy to get a partner here.
So you are still
Maybe you have
in your
to join
relationship back then.
Pardon?
You're still in your relationship, the one that you had before you came.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's wonderful.
But maybe when you come here, it's not easy to get a partner, unlike you, but maybe you join Tinder or something.
No, online dating.
Yeah. It works for some people. I've seen a couple of people that have white girlfriends or white boyfriends.
They met on Tinder.
Yeah, and it's working out. It's working.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So tell me more. I think we have some few minutes for the session to end.
Okay.
So tell me, like, what do you intend to do after the masters? Because you are left with 1 year, right?
Yeah.
Are you planning to come back to Ghana to come and help us? Or you are planning to stay in Europe and help them?
I'll definitely come back to Ghana, but not right after I'm done with my masters, because I feel like I have to develop myself financially. Okay. And me coming back to Ghana right after my masters is not a good move, because I don't really know what's awaiting for me, because I know the unemployment rate in Ghana. And getting a job here is not easy, but I feel like it's possible, right?
Yeah.
And working with Germans makes you more experienced. That's what I think. It makes you more international, even when you don't want to work in Germany again. Now, if you are studying in Germany, doesn't mean after school you should look at only Germany. Or if you are studying in UK, doesn't mean after school you should look at only UK. Because you studying abroad alone gives you that international certificate to work everywhere, exposure. So you should look at other places. If I get a job in Ghana, why not? A good paying job. Why not? I would. But I feel like now I've become so used to the advanced system.
Oh, yeah.
Wireless internet, everyday electricity, good roads.
Surprised.
But I don't know how I would adjust in Ghana, but I feel like I would adjust because I was born in Ghana. Definitely, one day I will go back to Ghana, but not
I've
right
also
after
been here
school.
I've been here for like 6 months now, and still I've not been able to adjust. Like,
yeah, the noise.
I can't handle the fact
deaths.
that I have to be buying data almost every week.
Yes.
Like
internet.
Once in a while, power will go off.
Yeah.
It's quite difficult. So I understand that part. Yeah.
I don't know if we'll get there, but it's going to take forever.
It will be very difficult.
That's the honest truth. Let's be honest with ourselves. I know people keep saying there's hope for Africa. There's hope for Africa. Where? Forget it.
No, for me, I don't think so. So I think my mind and everything is, I'm in Ghana, but it's like I'm here on vacation. I don't know how to get that out of my mind, but I feel like you have to.
Yeah, but like, to be honest with you, I've missed Ghana a lot. I won't lie to you.
Oh yeah.
I've really missed. Home is home. Home sweet home. Yeah. This place is very boring. It's boring. It's boring.
So let's come
I can't wait to even go to Ghana.
The corona situation, how has it affected you?
Okay. Yeah, it has affected lectures because we don't have face-to-face lecture. It's online. I mean, I like online because I don't have to walk to the faculty because my faculty like 30 minutes from my hostel, and I have to wake up early. So me, I like the online, but others don't like it. Yeah, it has affected lectures online, and then jobs as well. Some people have lost their jobs due to the COVID, but I still have my job, so it's okay.
But you still have yours.
Yeah.
Super. Yeah, so I don't know. So, like your final words, what advice would you give to someone right now who want to like travel abroad
Like,
after bachelor's or something to go and do their masters, or someone who want to do his or her masters or bachelor's abroad, especially in Germany? What would you say to
okay,
them?
let me talk for Germany. I feel like if you want to study abroad anywhere, especially if you're from Ghana, you already speak English. So choosing a country like Germany, you're going to learn a new language, which makes you dope, right? So why not
Yeah.
Germany? And Germany will offer you free tuition. And Germany is peaceful
Mm-hmm.
compared to the US shooting and all that. Germany is peaceful. I know people are talking about racism, but I would not say I've not experienced racism here, but I can manage it.
Yeah.
you know. And
Yes.
I recommend Germany. Germany is one of like the powerful countries in the world right now because they have a very good health system. And when you come here, just how would I say it? Make good use of whatever they give you, their facilities here, and
Mm-hmm.
then you come out right. You come out and the English is not coming. That's completely for me.
We're flying kites.
Yes, yes.
All right. Thanks very much for having this conversation. I hope it really helps people because I'm sure everything that I was thinking, like everything that I've been thinking about, I've been able to ask and you're able to give me a
Mm,
very honest answer. And I hope it helps people as well. So if you are
mm.
watching and then you have any other questions, she'll be there. So you just drop your
Yeah,
questions
I'll look at the
in
comments
the
and I'll
in the
reply.
comments, yes, and then she'll reply you. So thanks very much for joining. And if you've not subscribed to my channel, do so right now. And I'll link her
Go
channel.
and subscribe.
Subscribe to Firdaws Osman, also on
Thank
YouTube.
you.
One of the best YouTubers, Ghanaian YouTubers in Germany. Like, make sure you
Yeah.
subscribe and then get to know her more. Thanks once again,
So
Firdaus.
if you come to my channel, you see tips on how to apply to universities here.
Yeah.
A lot of them are there. My visa, my house, how I applied for uni here, how I searched for teaching free universities. All those videos are there. So you can go and check it out. And I'm sure it's going to help you.
All right. Thank you very much for joining
Okay.
us.